so I slide right in, watch me do my dance. Baby, they over there staying hard, but they choose a love between me and my mans. In this bitch with the whole game, so you might end up with one of them. Ain't no lames off in this room, we all bossed up, so just to the game. In this room, yes, hella smoke. Gas go get that propane. Niggas been seeing me get weird, like who is that? And they know the name. I gotta make this shit very clear. Get your wide drop, shit your vibes in. Touching the hair on my head, get a nigga dead, it's a crime scene. Getting this, that's what I mean. Get confirmed up, had you wipe clean. Him and me on this kickback, you go click clack, have a nice street. Little nigga, have a nice street. Said it twice, that's what I mean. I really pass my boy map strap, nigga, broad day, that boy, you don't agree. You don't really even want that, nigga, calm down, watch your soul steam. We in this bitch tryna party, take a shorty, cause that bitch me. Damn. Trap house, my house.
Watch what I do with this ass.
Me and Rod got away with another body, this on me. Leveled up, time to break the bank.
I ain't finna tell y'all how Rod got away with this shit.
Never rushed the game, play it cool, had a hustle smarter than the flex harder. In my bag, now these nigga mad, I'm in clutch like Jordan in a 4 quarter. Level up, it's time to break the bank, now them diamonds on Fiji, it's just like a saint. Do what I want and you do what you can, I might flex on the air, cause I ain't ever think. I ain't never really asked for nothing, been down bad, but nigga never burn me. Got out my feelings, winning, got some money, I got them short, they ain't say I was coming. Don't play with me, nigga, you don't want problems. If I spot them, then you know I got them. Blood on the floor, now I'm me mob. Treat them like harder when I ride. Fuck nigga can't get me, they know that I'm with it. You late and you late, bitch, I'm torn in the city. Them pass out of Houston, that shot out the Whitney. I elevated, upgraded my image. I move like the mattress, I sleep in the lean. Now my mind on the million, I'm still to the green. Put the rack on my feet, bitch, you know that I'm clean. We all ball, she gon' fuck on the team. I don't play by my people, you know how I get. I might over with the glizzy or stay with the stick. Kissing the thread, we gon' spin a little bit. I might swerve on the block until the nigga hit. Outside but people, you doing the most. Meaning mountain more, you got by the toe. We sure we don't miss, man, you know how I go. We took the power out of them, they got gold. Got steppers on go, and that's the truth, nigga. I ain't gotta say much if the nigga want smoke. Make his ass in hell, nines ass angel done. Better let them know. If they try to play, they gotta lay with us. Tell a nigga to come play with us, cause it ain't never been safe with us. It's out allowed to speak, she gon' need a breather. Keep it playing with her, I could never keep it. Niggas ain't my people, I can't trust them either. Fold under pressure, singing like a reader. 5-1, but them rats made me bigger. Cocky at the fork, ooh, I'm that nigga. And ain't nowhere else, smooth little nigga. Only on the mic, that's when you a killer. I got on my ass when it got me a bag. Been humble too long, that's why I'm a brag. I double back for all the shit I ain't had. Leveled up and left a few on mad. More reckless Serena, they bust out the pocket. They stuck in my skin and no need for a while. If it's my shit, guarantee I'm a private ticket out the hood, they know that I got it. So we can play it how you wanna play it, but I'ma do the shit I wanna do. Around here, it ain't never safe, cause we gon' move how we wanna move. If he try to test us, we gon' kill him. Do his act like monkey in the middle. When I say it's so, then it's official. Slide on the block and watch him hit him. They slide on my name, now I'm up. Any nigga don't know what to do. I'm out of their range, man, I can't make the game so uncomfortable. On the bond that they can't defuse. Too many options I could never choose. Go against me, then embarrass you. When I drop a nigga never lose. Yeah.
Do you wanna myself. I am sipping with Sammy, Sam Malone, Barstool Rube. If you ain't sipping with Sammy, what the fuck is you doing with your life? But we here together right now. Do you wanna ride with Sammy? So grab a glass. Come on and slide with Sammy. Unravel it backwards, strip of raw paper. You gon' get high with Sammy. Make sure whatever you do, you doing well. Come get fly with Sammy. And tip your bartenders. Do you wanna ride with Sammy? It's a ride, y'all. Come on and slide with Sammy. Ace Chemist on the vibe, y'all. You gon' get high with Sammy. Get high tonight. Come on, get fly with Sammy. Get fly, nigga. Do you wanna ride with Sammy? Do you? Just say the words, we'll slide with Sammy. I'm around. I'm bending corners uptown. You gon' get high with Sammy. You know I don't know how to act. Come on, get fly. I put the top down in the blizzard, bitches. And I'm still sitting above you niggas in traffic. Convertible trucks only from here on out, man. Fuck it. Big wheels and shit, I don't need no excuses. Get out my way if I'm cooping unless you stupid. Do you wanna ride with Sammy? What you want me to do? Come on and slide with Sammy. I can only be me, baby. That's all I know. Get high with Sammy. Where you wanna go? Come get fly with Sammy. We floating, bitch. Do you wanna ride with Sammy? That boy Rube mean. Come on and slide with Sammy. So mean and vicious, I swear. You gon' get high with Sammy. It's such a vibe, don't you agree? Come on, get fly with Sammy. You right here with me. Do you wanna ride with Sammy? You could be anywhere in the world. You might as well slide. Or maybe not. Sammy. But we here tonight, motherfucker. You gon' get high with Sammy. Don't bring me down, I'm too high. Come on, get fly with Sammy. So put your hands up, touch the sky, nigga. Yeah. Who you ride with? Who you rollin' with? Who you
They don't know what I'm talking about. Well, some people think they got it figured out. They don't look the same way now. They don't feel the same way. Well, some people think they got it figured out. They don't look the same way now. They don't feel the same way.
Some taking in the form of their cash app or Instagram hearts when them people double tap. But are they loving you or they feel your cap? The false besides, how can you build with that? A few show it when they throw them packs to grind, but to shoot you up, you don't come back on time. That's the type of love that be going around when you're feeling lost and you can't be found. Some find love in the substance, cause when they high, they feel all above it. But coming down, that's how hate feel. The sickness is the reality real. Some find love in giving guidance to hide the flaws they have all inside them. Internally dead and fucked up. Outside the love and the makeup.
Well, some people think they got it figured out. They don't look the same way now. They don't feel the same way. Well, some people think they got it figured out. They don't look the same way now. They don't feel the same way.
Some love to indulge in that violence and adore all that reckless mindset. Like shoot 'em up, bang bang. It's going down right where the kids Some love helping others, only to tell the other they help the other. That's the type of help that be coming through. If you give too much, it don't reserve for you. A few love the role of the victim, the theatrics and the attention. That's the only time they feeling relevant. Them Facebook mentions be so heaven sent. Some love speaking real pious, trying to hide the scheming and conniving. See, loving yourself is the only truth. Just make sure you keep that thing 100.
Some people think they got it figured out. They don't look the same way. They don't look the same way. They don't feel the same way. No, some people think they got it figured out. They don't look the same way. They don't feel the same They don't know. They don't look the same way. Some people think they got it figured out. They don't look the same way. Can I get a witness? They don't feel the same way.
Peace and prosperity, beautiful people. This is
I
Imani.
hear us
Can you hear me?
talking. No, I hear us talking in the background.
And DJ.
We gotta fix it. We gotta fix it.
What is that?
Okay, now it's fine.
Hey, peace and prosperity, beautiful people. It's your girl Imani, and this is another episode of Authentic Philosophies, and I'm here with my co-host, of course.
It's Lucci, and I'm cracking up because your cat is trying to get out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he
Like-
wants to be outside so bad right now. It's a nice day.
And we got our special guest with us, Mr. Hayes.
Good morning. Good morning. It's still morning, right?
Yes, it's still
All
morning.
right. All right.
It is. Hey, Mr. Hayes, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm blessed. I can't complain,
Good.
you know?
That is wonderful. I'm sorry I couldn't be there to shake your hand today, but
Let's
I'm
do it
glad
in the
that you
air.
were able to. I'm glad that you were able to come and show love to Authentic Philosophies. So, and your song, I love it. So I'm glad that you're able to come on and talk about your album because I'm excited to
Thank
see
you,
what you
thank
have to say.
Thank you. I'm excited
So-
to be here.
You are. I saw that you were on the CME Morning Show. How was that?
That was an experience. You know? Everything's an experience when you come up here. You never know what's going to happen.
You
That's
are most
right.
definitely
That's-
right about
yes,
that.
facts.
So tell me, how old were you when you started making music?
How old was I? Lord.
Yeah.
Seriously, like 18.
18?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Seriously,
So how
but-
many years?
How many years? Oh, she want to know how
years?
old I am. Is that
Yeah,
what you
I'm
mean?
doing the math in my head right now.
I'm old.
That's okay.
I'm old.
We all old.
But no, you know, seriously, since the age of 18, you know, since then, just more behind the scenes type of things. You know, personally, longer than that though. So personally, writing music maybe about 10.
And what inspired
Huh?
you to write music?
Growing up in the
and
church.
Growing up in church.
My mom sang, my grandmom sang. You know, so that's what inspired me
I
with
was in the
that.
choir.
Yeah, me too. I guess if you grow
Soprano.
up in the church, you end up on stage at some point.
Yep.
I
For
was a
sure.
soprano.
Always. But it's been a while. Nice little minute.
I heard you say you doing some of the behind the scenes. What do you mean by that? What are you doing
Support, just
behind
to-
the scenes? That's
just-
not music.
Just a supporting cast member. What's ever needed, just fill in. That type
Of course, that's how the team should work.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of your music in the community, what are some things that you do?
I work a lot. You know, when you say out in the community, nothing much because I work on my home. I work on,
Okay.
I got all boys, you know, from 30 to 13. So my life been, you know, working with them, making sure when they're out in the community that
They
they're
know.
not the problem.
Right.
Right,
Um,
exactly.
You
I
know?
mean, being a father is a big job.
Absolutely.
So I definitely give you credit there, especially that you're doing the right thing and that you're present, because some fathers are not and don't realize the importance of their presence.
Right. And some fathers can be physically present and still not be present. You know?
Right.
And it's a lot of that going on
very
too,
true.
you know.
So, why don't you tell us more about your album?
It's out. Jaded Heart. It's we touched on it before. It was a personal project, but my guys, they I'm not gonna say forced me, they encouraged me, to put it out. It's gaining traction. I'm trying to double down. Like, it's still this new wave of things. I'm still learning it. So
I feel like you got it though.
I'm getting there. I just learned how to repost.
I just learned how to repost a couple months ago.
I was watching. I'm like, okay, all right. I didn't know it was a whole nother app.
Me neither.
I'm sitting there all on Instagram.
Like, how
looking,
do they do this? I don't know. Why won't you share it for me?
Like, I'm still trying to get my pictures to move and I'm still trying to put music on pictures. Yeah. I'll be hoping Post send me something so I could post that shit.
Well, I did that today, so.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? That's just line me up, set me up not to fail.
Got you.
But
yeah, social media is definitely social media is a job. It's a job in itself, especially when you're trying to use it for your promotion and your marketing.
Facts.
It's a job and you have to be consistent. So at least you are working at it.
Trying and careful, because you can't spend your money everywhere, man.
Sure.
Putting your credit card on all these little things, man, it's just hack. You know what I mean? I've seen a lot of people buying their self back. I'm like, damn, it's real. It's scary. I'd rather come outside. You know what I mean? I don't want to play on the internet. I'd rather be outside. For real, for real.
That's how they getting all your money.
Yeah.
Y'all dumb for
Rob me
Stop
straight
falling for
up.
it.
Just take it from me. You know what I mean? Don't finesse me. Just take it.
No, that's the world we live in today. So, Mr. Hayes, tell me, where do you go to concentrate on your music?
I fish.
Fish. I saw that. I was looking at your page and I saw you was fishing and I was like, you know what? I want to go fishing so bad.
A lot of people do. And I'm going to say this.
It looked like fishing is complicated.
Me and Sammy going. You know what I mean? I keep stuff in the trunk, not today though, but I generally keep, stuff in the trunk. I see water and I go. But long as people can get over the concept that you might not catch a fish that day. So, I like to chill. Like, sometimes them joints be biting on my hook and I be so in my zone. They done got off, took the bait and everything, but just being by the water and all that, cleared my mind. A lot of people.
I love being by the water.
Yeah, and that was the only thing that wasn't shut down with the pandemic. It's a natural soulless sport.
Right. So. I absolutely love fishing. I used to go with my great grandmother before she passed away. She was, one of those big mamas that wanted to sit by the creek with the alligators and didn't care and catch her little mud fish.
The turtles and all types of stuff.
Turtles. Oh my goodness. I'm from the country, so turtle stew is really a thing for her.
Yeah, my grandpa caught a turtle and made turtle stew from it. I thought it was disgusting.
See, you got to think about this. If there's no more supermarkets, this shit go off the grid today or tomorrow. How you gonna eat, yo?
I'm going.
And just to let you know, that Delaware River is kind of dirty, but you can eat one fish out of there a month. You know what I mean, without killing yourself, if you really had to. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just putting you. Yeah, just putting you on.
Oh man. So that was the question for you about where you go to concentrate. I think we're going to get into the topic for today so we can get some insight on that as well.
Well, the word of the day is concentration. And the question of the day is, do you think your lack of concentration is stopping you from succeeding? We actually did a poll on it, and 86% of the people. I'm talking. Okay.
Hey, Sammy.
Let me just repeat it since somebody said, well, they didn't say, but they, All right, so your lack of concentration is stopping you from succeeding. We did a poll. 86% said yes. 14% said no.
I'm gonna go with the 14%. Because sometimes too much concentration can stop your process.
Yeah, I feel like that too.
Overthinking.
That's a valid point.
Mm-hmm.
Valid point.
But we can get more into that, and we can have Toucan play us 3 more of your songs, and then after that, we'll go back into the topic.
Yeah.
Toucan.
My nights was dark and my days was sunny, but it didn't make no difference. I ain't had no money. I had to get up, get out, get some. I had to get up, get out, take some. Yo, I ran through this game, homie, in and out. I had that dirt all on my name, cause a nigga mouth. I done took serious L's, money, cars in the house. Had to get my dogs up, no food for they mouth. That shit was so crazy. Right after things were so gravy. 100-inch TV screens in my living room. They're trying to fit my whole house in the back room that I rented from my people. Had my whole family imposing on my people. Yo, cause you know I wasn't feeling right. Wasn't no way I was going to get some sleep at night. Wife in my left, fear devil in my right. The pressure building up, I gotta go and bust a pipe. Cause anybody get it? That is the attitude. Them dark back blocks or them afternoon avenues. Cause when you're desperate for the revenue, it's always them roadblocks and them obstacles. Plus my baby boy was growing out his clothes while these niggas kept trying to sell me fucking slots for show. My nights was dark and my days was sunny, but it didn't make no difference. I ain't had no money. I had to get up, get out, get some. I had to get up, get out, take some. So Timothy, what have you been doing? I've been grinding real hard, trying to get to it. Been a lot of hating shit, really going through it. But my eyes is on the prize and I'm done being foolish. So what? Does that mean fuck $1 in a drink? My vision is big business, fuck them Ponzi schemes. It's about feeding mine, no Franks, no beans. I rolls with my dogs, getting perfecto for the plea. Oh, I see, no time for bullshitting. Or pump faking, false moves, no shaking. I got a household that requires plenty bacon, so it's no room for them smiling face. That sometimes pretend to be your friend? Right, you see what I'm getting at. No time for idle conversations, dimming down my vibrations. Guess what, homie? I have no fucking patience. Nigga, you do realize you talking to your fucking self. I know I'm talking to my motherfucking self, nigga. It's the only motherfucker I trust. My nights was dark and my days was sunny, but it didn't make no difference. I ain't had no money. I had to get up, get out, get some. I had to get up, get out, take some.
I guess you wonder where I've been.
Way out the way.
I searched to find a love within.
Damn if I do, damn if I don't. I still got love for this shit though. This one personal, you know what I mean? Really personal. It's personal grind. The hustle serve your best when they come from the muscle. Get dirty by your lonely, make it hard to touch it. Don't use no cold D's, these niggas is suckers. Curves or the code, the only way they bustin'. See, these niggas is pussy, these niggas is they shoot shit up and then they go and they rap. Cause they hide and wore off and now y'all me back. They fingerprints all on the gat. Oh Lord, what you gonna do now? Stand tall and break down. Most of them fold when that cycle spinning round. Names on statements, putting people in places, pointing at pictures with familiar faces. Who raised these killers? Getting high off the drugs they dealing, making decisions in their feelings. Killing the innocent, letting the oppressor live. When the situations could have been fixed with your lips or your fists. Get the knuckle now. Lord knows I ain't seen it in a while. Niggas are scared of an L, but reach when I pass. I'ma let you know Timothy Hayes is all gas. One hit, sit your dead on your ass. No cap, that's just stating the facts, huh? Plus, I got my kids to feed, so nightmares a nigga don't need, but prepared to face whatever. My fabric be made for all weather. High plays in the rain, I don't need no umbrella. And Lord, I hear you talk at the sound of the thunder, but it's hard to be humble when you raised in the jungle. Leeches, hyenas be suckling in circles, waiting for you to fall to finish you off. This vulture culture ain't no hunters at all. See, nothing for the love, everything for a check. Your loyalty is broad and your love is in debt. You gotta kill a motherfucker just for respect. A lot of niggas dead in the name of respect. Huh? That's some crazy shit. I just stay out the way, come out when I need to. That's it. That's it, dog. I'm around now. You can get a rat. This haze, that shit my boxes, man. Fuck that. Check it out, Hazy Vision. Hazy Vision. Mr. Hayes, good morning.
Don't say I can't have it. 'Cause that just makes me want it more. Number one status.
Almost one body.
Never time before, don't be mad at me when I get it. You gon' be mad at me when I get it done. Don't be mad.
Now why they wanna see that harm come to me? They see me struggle, try to be all I can be. It seems that they love me when I'm at my lowest, so I quietly get my weight up. Now I'm on my go kid, everything got lost on me, and then some. Settle old beefs, now I don't forget nothing. Now I'm heavy, it is what it is, yup. All my faith in God, so man, I fear none. I'm alone, record so squad, I don't need none. One phone call, yo, when it could be some zip in a fish platter ball, get you cleaned up. Now do you really wanna see some? I'll punch you in your face, make your head look like a pig knuckle. Throw them in the kennel, let the dogs touch them. Seen a few pics, I ain't lying. I got a pack of dogs, and yes, I'm out.
I can't have it. 'Cause that just makes me want it more. Number one status.
Show you right.
Gotta do the damn the time before, don't be mad at me
Can't be
when I
mad
get
at us.
it. You gon' be mad at me when I get it done. Don't be
So
mad.
fuck a promise and give me mine right now. I'm bristle off the bone hard for you to break down. Papa got things to do, no time to wait round, no time to slow roll. Philly a fast town. Don't move how I move, I keep it independent. None of my concerns if it ain't about my business. I can care less if your niggas barely breathing. Long as it don't stop my kids from eating. I'll tell you the truth and I'll give you my pain. I took those losses so others can gain. You before me, never again. I watch them starve while I'm stacking my bread. Self-preservation, that's where I'm at now. Benefit my own wealth, I'm a cash cow. Throw the ball to myself, nigga, touchdown.
Don't say I can't have it. 'Cause that
Tell me
just
what I
makes me
can't
want
do.
it more. Number one status.
God ain't saying.
Damn the time before, don't be mad at me when I get it. You gon' be mad at me when I get it done. Don't be mad.
What's mine is mine, what's yours, you can have it. I'm in my own lane, I ride with no traffic. I don't bother nobody, I don't want no static. But I got a gorilla suit and it can go on super savage in a minute. Fucking with my mids, kids on digits, get relentless. The only way I know to handle business, can you dig it? My walk down game is so vicious. No women, no children, just targets intended. Head up, this right here, some man stuff. No talking, if violations is heinous. So this working man can be quite dangerous. I ain't sell my guns, I just put them up and I keep them clean so they don't collect no dust. When cock back, ain't no jamming, they just bust. And they all legal, B-Wagon come and scoop you up. If you ever think about touching my stuff.
That just makes me want it more. Number one status.
Let it bounce, let it bounce.
Gotta do the damn the time before, don't be mad at me when I get it.
song I think is definitely my favorite.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Tip, what you think?
Well, I love all of them.
Mm.
I think
But-
probably.
Well, it was my first
Recollection.
time hearing it. Granted, you
Recollection,
hear
like,
them.
my favorite one.
Y'all got me working this morning. Breath control. Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Are you gonna give
I
us
appreciate
the
the
names of those
performance.
3 songs?
Okay, we damn. Oh, recollection. Where I've been. What we just did was Back to Me. Love featuring Corey Williams. Oh, we've been rocking this morning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the love.
And tell them where they can find it at.
Anywhere.
On all
Anywhere.
platforms.
Mr. Hayes' Jaded Heart is anywhere.
I mean, just go look for it.
Type
Listen.
in Mr. Hayes' Jaded Heart.
All right.
It's crazy to say that, man. Somebody asks you, where can I find your stuff? Anywhere.
That's good though.
That's crazy. I learned that shit here.
Glockaware.
You understand?
Blockware.
Man, salute my nigga Uptown Geo. My nigga Donnie Vocals, he in the building. Sam Malone, Poe the Logo. The ladies. Hey, say the name for me because we talked about it.
Authentic philosophies.
There it is, man. Because my mom be telling me to say something else, man. I'm, you know.
Yeah, he told
I'm working
me,
on
he
it.
was like, I'm not going to say the name. Y'all going to have to say the
Yeah,
name.
because, you know, shout out to family, man. This the family. This the Staple Building. This is
Yes,
the Staple
shout out to
Center. This is
Blackware.
Philadelphia Staple Center. This is where we at.
Yes.
So before we cut off to the music, we had our question. What was the question, Tiff? I see you over there busy, but
The question is, do you think your lack of concentration is stopping you from succeeding?
and Mr. Hayes, you said no. What made you say no?
Lack of thinking can stop it, but the concentration. Sometimes people over concentrate, overthink their way out of things. You know,
Mm-hmm.
think everything got to be covered before they move, and then that leaves you stagnated. So
We
I
call
mean,
that analysis paralysis.
see, it's a name for everything, right?
Uh-huh.
I be knowing shit. I just don't be knowing what it's called.
I do that like I got to have everything right there. What we about to do next.
But see, that's why it's called steps.
Because
You know, I didn't concentrate my way out of a lot of things. You know, now some things, you know, you got to think about, you know, spend some thought on, but not get as deep. Just cover your bases.
yeah,
And
that's
move on to the
that's
next.
what I've been learning too.
Yeah. Shorthand, short order cooking.
Right. Say
You know
just
what
the
I
bullet
mean?
points. Think about
Right.
it, and you once you figure it out, just do it. Don't think about it too much.
Right.
Yeah, because before I'd be writing out a whole story of what I'm going to say and da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is too much. I ain't going to be able to read all this.
Like with video treatment, same thing. You know, trying to write out a whole 50-page book. No, just,
Yeah.
yep.
Mm-hmm. Tiff, what do you say?
I feel like my lack of concentration ain't going to stop me from success. Because some way, somehow, I'm going to get it done.
Right.
So that's just how
Well.
I felt. It's not going to stop me.
I know that I mentioned analysis paralysis, so I'm gonna say yes because I definitely am the one who overthinks everything. I'm definitely the one who lets my thoughts get in the process of get in the way of my actions. When I thought about this topic, I wanted to discuss the difference between so if you think of like alcohol, let's think alcohol, like 100 proof alcohol. We go to the bar, we drinking 100 proof alcohol. That's super concentrated. But if we want to mix it, if we wanted to make a Long Island or, you know, I don't know, whatever other mixed drinks there is, that dilutes the concentration, right?
It doesn't. That 100 proof
So,
is still in there.
right, exactly. So what we do is when you're concentrating, there's different dilutions that we need in order to focus on what we're trying to concentrate. Like Mr. Hayes, you said you wanted to you go fishing to concentrate. So your fishing would be your dilution for your concentration in order to focus on your music. Although you might do something else in order to concentrate on your family. You might not go fishing if you have a family issue. You might go somewhere else to think about that issue. Or, for example, if I am working on my podcast,
Right.
I might need complete silence to work on that. So I need zero dilution if I want to be concentrated on my podcast. Where if I'm just watching television, I might be cooking, I might have company over, so different things in your environment dilute your concentration. But like you said, sometimes that full concentration is what can distract you. Sometimes you need that dilution in order to concentrate. Would you agree?
I would agree.
Yeah.
But speaking of the family, I even take the family fishing when we got to fix some things.
That's good. A family trip. A lot of people don't do things with their family the way that they should.
Right. We all try something once,
I like to go to all the different museums that's in the city, like the art museum, Black History Museum, different stuff like that.
We like to touch stuff.
At the Please Touch Museum, I want to go to the Please Touch Museum. Somebody, Tiff, can I borrow your kids so I can go to the Please Touch Museum and it don't look weird? Because I definitely been wanting to go since I was a kid, but I don't have no kids to take with me, and I think that would be weird.
It's very fun there. I love it there.
I do. But back to concentration. Look, we all got distracted just that quick. I think concentration is something that definitely, I feel like it can get in the way of your success if you're me and you overanalyze the way that I do. But I wonder if there are people who I'm losing my train of thought.
I'm the same person. Listen, I'm gonna say this. I'm the same person, right? It took so long for me to sit here because I thought I concentrated on so much. Like I should have been sitting here with Sammy and them guys a while ago, but I thought myself out of the process. You understand what I'm saying? So the same thing. I'm the same way. I just learned that don't think about it too much. You know what I mean? All right, is it cool? Is it gonna kill you? No, go.
Listen,
that's what I
learned my favorite.
Too.
My favorite quote is "No rest until success." We don't sleep until you're there.
But if you don't get no sleep, if you don't get no rest though, your body need rest. Your brain is a muscle.
Yes, that kind of rest. But what I mean is when you're awake, we're not gonna waste time.
A lot of people waste time when they're awake.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but you think
we don't
about
look at it as.
How many of us pressed the snooze alarm this morning?
I did.
I got 3 alarms set, so it's purposeful. It's my snoozes is even lined up. Like it's an order.
Like your snoozes is to help you wake up.
Yeah, I got 2
They're
snooze
not to
alarms.
really wake you up. They just
and then my third when I go.
Yeah, but why are we waking up to go back to sleep?
I don't
if
do
we
that.
Up, you might as well be up.
I'm up. I'm up at 3 o'clock every morning.
Same here.
Yeah, that's why I had to take the snooze alarm off because I had like 10 snoozes. I could just snooze until I could snooze for an hour.
Yeah,
see, I gotta be up before the sunrise. It don't matter what it is. I don't care if I just went to sleep an hour later. I'm an hour before or whatever. I gotta wake up before the sunrise. Like I'm just always up. Yeah. It's never a day where I just wake up late. Like I always gotta be there before the sun. I don't know why.
How does it make you feel?
It make me feel good, especially when I go out and watch the sun just go up. Like I love it. It's relaxing. That's my peaceful time.
They say that's when the heavens touch the earth at those times. You know, that's what they say.
That's a beautiful thought.
Right. You know, so the thought of that, you know. Now, should I be smoking at that time if the heavens is touching the earth Shit,
I mean, this came from the earth.
Right.
The leaf came from the earth. The flowers came from the earth. So, yeah. We came from the earth. Yeah. So, I mean, I think we all good.
Yeah, like numbers is everything. I was actually born 4:20 in the morning.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's natural.
The natural time. Yeah, that's beautiful.
My mama told me that.
I don't know what time I was born.
Ask those things.
I know I was born 3 months early. I was a preemie.
Oh, wow.
You was a preemie too?
I was definitely a morning at like 2:20 or something like that in the morning.
You said you was born at 2:20?
It was dark or dusk, huh?
Right. It's morning. It's a.m. You a.m. baby. You know. But I definitely, appreciate this and that conversation, because a lot of people don't know what's the difference between thinking and, concentrating and meditating. And it's different.
Do you meditate?
Yeah. No. I don't have time.
No?
I don't have time.
I try to, but then I can't concentrate. Right. Like, I start thinking about a million things at once. Like, I can't clear my mind.
Right.
So it's like...
Listen, meditation definitely takes practice. I hadn't meditated successfully until this year. And I have been trying to meditate for years. And it definitely takes practice. But just like 10 minutes a day, when you say you lose your concentration, if you practice just like 10 minutes a day, and every time you get an outside thought, just rewire your thought back to what you were originally thinking, I think that definitely helps.
I have a question, because I feel like meditation, prayer, the same philosophy that you just said about having 10 minutes of you know what I mean, that time to do that. I think that's what it is. I think that's what people get out of prayer. I think it's all just different forms of meditation.
Right.
Right.
I feel like that.
Yeah,
I'll sit and I talk to God, and that'd be my.
I mean, I say that all the time, that the difference between, you have manifestation, you have prayer, and then for people who practice, people who consider themselves witches, you consider spells. So we got spells, we have prayers, and we have manifestation. They always say that our tongue is very powerful. Right. And so whatever you were saying, whatever you were speaking out loud, those things can come into fruition as long as you believe in those things. It doesn't matter what you call it. Right. If I'm meditating and I am, empowering myself, and I'm telling myself every day I am going to be successful, or, you are loved, or you are beautiful, or you can take over the world, whatever it is that I'm telling myself every day, those things are possible. That's why, I don't try to step on anybody's toes when it comes to what they believe in, because as long as you believe in something, right. Believe in something, believe in yourself first. Always believe in yourself first, because I know, Mr. Hayes, you said loving yourself is the only truth. Right. That was a bar in one of your songs, and that bar sticks with me because it's so true. Loving yourself is the only truth. If you don't love yourself first, you don't know how to be understanding and compassionate towards the next person. Right. You don't know what you need in order to be successful if you don't even know who you are and love yourself at every present moment. Right. Because loving who I was yesterday is more difficult than loving who I was today, because the person yesterday made all of the mistakes. Right. Today I have a chance to fix those mistakes. So I'm gonna love this person, and I don't even know who I'm gonna be tomorrow. So how can I love that person? Right. So people struggle with that, and I think it's important that you put yourself first. All of the meditation or prayer or whatever it is you use to uplift yourself has to be something that you take 10 minutes out of your day to do. Right. Otherwise, you won't get to concentrate on yourself. You won't get to concentrate on your thoughts and know how you're actually thinking and what you want to do with your day.
Right. Heavy.
Do you want to get into the quote of the day?
Oh, the quote. Okay, so the quote today is, where's my notebook? Hold on, it's far away. The quote of the day is, success is not magic. The whole point is concentration. So I feel like this quote kind of describes life. Life isn't about where we're going to end up. It's about the journey. You have to learn as you're going. You grow as you're going. It's not about what you're going to do when you get there, but what did you learn along the way? Right. So success is not magic. The whole point is concentration, because when you can practice concentration, it will elevate you in all aspects of your life. You concentrate on your relationship, if you concentrate on your career, if you concentrate on your business, if you concentrate on your family, those things will elevate simply because you spent the time to concentrate on them.
Got you. I get it now. Sometimes you gotta explain it to me 10 different ways, and then I'll get it.
No,
That's
I understand.
Everyone learns differently.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You was getting ready had to break out pictures for me in a minute.
We normally do our recap at the beginning of the show, but I wanted to definitely get into our interview with Mr. Hayes. So I just wanted to recap what we did last week, because last week we played your song, Mr. Hayes, and that was the first time that I wrote down that bar from your song, loving yourself is the only truth. Because last week we discussed love and how we show love, our definition of love. Right. Mr. Hayes, share your definition of love.
I'm gonna use an example. Me and my wife. Okay. Mm-hmm. I love her for the fact that she doesn't need me. You get that?
I get it.
I definitely get that.
That's, we've been married 23 years.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I work.
That's great that you say that. We talked about telling people why you love them instead of saying I love you. Right. So you saying, I love my wife because she doesn't need me. That's perfect. Right. Because she knows the reason why. She knows the reason why you love her. Mm-hmm. And not just that you love her. It's not some vague statement that you're making. You can speak on exactly how you feel. Right. And I think that that's what people lack. They run around saying how much they love somebody, but don't even know the reasons why.
Mm-hmm. And it's actions. It's an action word,
Yeah, we did a poll on that, and a lot of the polls said that they think it's an action word.
Yeah, but, really, loyalty and respect. If you really had to put a face on love, loyalty and respect would be hand in hand. That would create love
and understanding.
No, if loyalty just fucked respect and had a baby, it would be love. Because with loyalty and respect, you get the understanding.
Yeah.
Think so?
I think so.
I'm not gonna. We're gonna make loyalty the topic for next week. I'm not even gonna get into my feelings on loyalty right now.
Say that. It's a job. I
don't think you need loyalty for love, though. I don't.
I think you do.
But we gonna make that the topic for next week, because I could probably speak a whole hour on my feelings on that one.
Broken loyalty is a mug. You know what I'm saying? Broken loyalty is a mug. What? It's a broken loyalty. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But it's all a learning process.
Yes, it is.
Somebody, people let you know, if they worthy of your loyalty. It take time. Like sometimes we rush. You know what I mean? At the first smile and shit like that, and thinking it's all Gucci the whole time they lining you up. So
right.
Some of those things take concentration. People take, you know what I mean, when you're picking your friends, you got to concentrate on certain shit.
Yeah.
That's why I think I'm quiet and I'm an observer. Because
a good friend of mine, Snapshot Anderson, the alien, through what he always say, observe to be observant.
I told Lucci, I understand why you're quiet. Listen, it's so many people around. You need to watch. You have to watch. And a lot of times you can't speak on what people are doing in their personal lives, because that's their lives. You said that in one of your songs too. Like, your business is your business and my business is my business. Right. Like, I'm going to let you do you. And if you want to make mistakes, that's on you. It's not, unless you ask me for my opinion, it's not for me to correct you. So let me just stay quiet.
Right.
And soak all of this in.
That's it. You gotta work on
we had, what time is it? We had some, we only got 10 minutes left. So I want to go over the 2 comments from our from our show last week, just to shout them out. We had Devontae, whose comment on last week's topic says that love is a noun. love can be various objects. He says, I can love a car, a person, or a peanut butter and jelly. Love is the enjoyment of positive vibes. Anything that can bring happiness to your heart and soul. So I really like that comment.
Yeah.
I do like that comment a lot.
That's a good comment.
Respect that peanut butter and jelly.
Mm-hmm.
Respect it. And be loyal. So as a GIF
I
of
have
Skippy.
another comment from Dante. Dante says, I don't use the words love or hate. Gotta have both or neither. And I've always been told we shouldn't hate. If I shouldn't hate, then why should I love? Both are extremes forms of emotions. So you have to have either. You either have to have both or neither. I go with neither. It's interesting.
So how do you just be? You just be with that? Like you gotta balance it against something. So what do you balance it against?
They don't have no emotion at all.
Just zero.
Right.
Like
dark.
That's actually how I used to feel. I used to feel like I don't even want to use the word love because I don't even know you that well to say that I love you, and tomorrow my feelings might change.
Loyalty and respect. Loyalty and respect. Loyalty and respect.
But like Devontae said, love can be, about a car or a PB&J. So my terminology for love, I love my cats. I love my cats with all of my heart. And I don't think that I would use the word hate because I do feel like that's a strong emotion. And I feel like you can have one without the other. I don't feel like I'm sorry. Can y'all hear that airplane? I'm trying to wait for it to go by.
You good now?
Weird. It's good.
All right. But yeah, I wanted to. Let's just. Totally lost my train of thought. Sammy, you and your hand movements. We got 5 minutes, so we're gonna hurry up. Go to the what do we have? The weather.
The weather. And I got to unlock my phone again because I had unlocked it like
All right, so we have upcoming events, or you got it?
The weather is
it's fat boy
70
nice outside.
degrees outside, and it's going to be a high of 75. But around 6 o'clock, it's going to be like a 40% chance of rain, and it's going to go down to 72. And then it's going to be raining all night, and it's going to be 64. So
it's comfortable for the big guys outside right now. It's our season, fellas.
Big girls.
It's our season. Wear vests this
We
winter.
have some upcoming events, and I've got 2 that I want to mention. Last week I mentioned Dimples for Days, and I wanted to mention that again because Dimples is a nonprofit organization that is in the community, and they're going to be having the Resource Center grand opening on Sunday, November the 7th from 2 to 6 p.m. and that's going to be at 3509 Haverford Avenue. That is a resource center for the community to come and use the computers or to get job help or any of those things. So shout out to Dimples. They also have bus stop breakfasts. That's going to start on the 26th, which is that tomorrow. They're going to be at 52nd and Market, and they're going to be feeding hot breakfasts to the children and the youth right before they go to school in the morning to make sure that they have hot breakfasts. So they're going to do that breakfast in the morning this week at this spot, and every week it'll be a different location. So stay tuned. Every week I'll give you the location on where they'll be doing the hot breakfasts for the children and the bus stop breakfast.
Okay, and I got Glockware Radio presents Rap Mania, hosted by Hip Hop on Deck. DJ Acting Up on the Ones and Twos. DJ Diamond Cuts will be in the building. It's on November 7th.
Heavy.
Performing live, Enes, Lady Caution, Bruno Brown, and Bad Betty.
Mr. Hayes.
And Mr. Hayes. I didn't know you performing. Sammy performing. Sammy, Mr. Hayes performing. I didn't know.
Yeah. We out there. I'm clocked in. They got me clocked in.
Right.
Sammy said go. When Sammy said go, clock in.
It's at Club Winners, 3550 North 9th Street. To perform, DM at Glockware. It's 21 with ID, tight security. So,
good vibes.
Yeah, good vibes only. Also, you can tune in to the Glockware app on the TuneIn Radio app and type in Glockware, or you can go to glockware.com and you can listen to it on there, or you can go on YouTube and watch all of our shows on Glockware.
You sure can.
Yeah. Also, we got the Under the L Bazaar coming up on October 28th. That's Thursday, 6 to 9. That's at 1727 North Front Street. That's with K with Front Production. So if you need more information on that and you want to do vending, you can hit her up at Philly. I always forget her Instagram. Font Philly Production. Font Philly on Instagram. All right. I always mess it up. I'm sorry, Kay. I mess your name up every time, every Monday. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get it together. Huh? And Del P will be performing there.
Solid.
And she also has on November 13th a Back to the Future Day. That's at the same place, right? That's at the same place at 1727 North Front Street. And they will be playing all the Back to the Future movies on the big blow-up screen. And it's family friendly. It's going to be a lot of decorations you can take pictures with and all that stuff like that.
I remember those days, man. Remember those days live?
If you're going to go into Evil Genius, you're going to need your vaccination card and your ID and wear a mask. And that's all I got for upcoming events.
All right. Well, it looks like we got 5 more minutes, so I'm going to get out of here so that we can play one more Mr. Hayes song. Thank you for coming, Mr. Hayes. I definitely appreciate that.
Yes,
thank you to our sponsors, of course, Lockaware, Flyboy Radio, LouchieTotes. Shout out to all of our sponsors. Thank you. Toucan, I miss you. Toucan, if you can hear me, I know you can. I miss you. I miss everybody at Glockaware. I'm signing out. You know, it's Imani. Remember to walk through your days with the 3 C's. That is courage, connection, and compassion. And remember that your network is your net worth.
And this is Lucci. And make sure to stay on your 5 P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. I'm Mr. Hayes. Jaded heart everywhere. Jaded heart everywhere.
Everywhere.
Let's
everywhere.
Let's fuck up this last quarter.
To
play some tunes.
Can you play us some music?
Right, that's how you feel. EQ, 1122. And y'all, state of emergency. Crowd screaming my name, I know you heard of me. Nah, we ain't letting up. Mash out with my posse, make your ante up. Nah, we ain't letting up. Nah, we ain't letting up. Nah, we ain't letting up. About to blitz your fields, you better huddle up. Shorty do-wop in the Sunset Park. Quit really saying much if your funds don't talk. Slapping them bandos, now we live on the charts. Avenger like Tony Starks, you gon' need an iron heart. Stone Island car goes off white belt. Like the feel on me, that she feel herself. Play it to the bone, pat my homes to the microphone. Headed out Kansas City, chiefin' on the song. Tell these slow rappers I ain't letting up. About to give a penthouse views, better level up. Herschel Walker was a Philly, I was a hothead. Me and Nazis get busy, you better plan ahead. I'm young Kobe, Lower Marion, 33
Glockaware Radio.
Get bagged at.
Glockaware exclusive.
They want the rookie card, they be going off.
Glockaware exclusive. Glockaware exclusive.
Indeed. You think about it now, you like, damn, I'm strong. You ever had those thoughts, though?
Yeah, man. All the time, bro.
But you know what? Back then it was necessary. It's a little different now, though. Like, since a youngin', I never had it easy. Used to hustle for penny candies and Reese's. Sometimes I help my mama feed. Never had the latest gear, other kids tease. Plus family made it no better. They just rolled by in the rain and cold weather. At the age of 12, I was down for whatever. No guns, but strong arm for chicken and chef. Mommy gave me love, the streets gave me guidance. Daddy was on drugs, so now resorted to violence. Niggas was picking on me. Clothes, no name, and my boots, no trick. I wore them T.I.M. apostrophe S. XJ900 and pay less. why they rock the Gucci in the gas. I was figuring out a way how to get it. So I figured out I start robbing them. Take they shit, start rocking it. That mean if it fit, I wear it. If it didn't, I would rip it and tear it. That's fucked up. That's just how this thing was. My weekend jobs just wasn't enough to keep up with they folks buying stuff, giving them allowance and money for lunch. Give me that.
Damn. Yeah, man. You know, I did my best, man. I guess you call it survival. I did a couple things I ain't proud of, man. You know, I was out there with the wolves, eating like a T-Rex. You hear me? Let me go a little something like this. I had to go grind for my dinner. Locked out all day in the winter. Can't walk around the house without catching a splinter. So many ass whippings that I can't remember. Pop said stop acting like a dodo. It ain't my fault that you got me rocking bobos. Got tired of niggas talk about my pro wings. I was trying to be fly with no wings. Grandma made me shine when it was raining still. Now she going, I ride hard without the training wheels.